All right, hi Taurus. Welcome to your reading. So for Libra season, we are going to see what you are going to be encountering, what situations and energies you can expect, and how best to deal with them. All right, so we're going to be starting off by pulling a card that represents the energy that you will be encountering for this month. And we already have a card pulled. This is the Libra card. Okay, and we know that Libra season is about evaluating where are you right now and how far have you come this year. Okay, Libra season is the harvest. This is about seeing what have you produced this year. What are all of the great rewards that you're in store for? What needs to come into balance? Libra is about partnership. It is about this could be romance, family relationships, work relationships. This is about how are you connecting with others to it could be to produce what you put out into the world. It could be to grow yourself and expand. Okay, it's expansion in any form. And you are getting Uranus, the planet, coming up. So you're going to be working with the Uranus planet archetype, this type of an energy. Okay. And this is about dealing with things in a different way. Okay. It's about showing up to life in a different way. This is about you changing perspectives, you breaking out of your comfort zone and your routine. Uranus brings, that shift of the aha moment of new ways to look at things. Okay. It's not like a totally easy energy to work with. Uranus could do that through challenges. Okay. But it is an energy that really kind of pulls the best out of us. It really kind of forces us to dig deep into our strengths and to really use our grit and our perseverance to figure stuff out. And in the end, we are so much better off for it. All right. We're stronger. We are wiser. We are more capable. We're more confident. Uranus is a really beautiful gift. So we're getting a time for healing, the balsamic moon. So this is going to be a healing month for you. There's going to be things that go on this month that are going to be necessary for your soul's growth, maybe releasing some burdens. So we'll see what type of healing is in store for you. Sometimes when we need a new way of looking at things, that's because our old way, our old conditions, and our old beliefs are not serving us anymore, and they might be keeping us down. They might be keeping us in a state of limitation or stress, or really holding us back from the prosperity and joy that we are so deserving of. Okay. I just feel like Libra season is a special one for Taurus, because Taurus, you guys actually in the zodiac kind of kick off what brings us all the way to Libra season, okay? Because in the zodiac, you guys are the planters. You are the planners. You are the ones who plant the crops. You are the ones that come up with the plan of what is going to be needed for the future. You are the strategists, okay? So this is really an important season for you guys, because this is about all of your hard work coming into fruition on a personal level, all right? So you're getting two messages from your spirit guides. The first one coming out is, you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. That is an awesome card. Okay, don't even try to fit in, Taurus. Don't even worry about fitting in. Don't try to please everybody. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks about you. You are so unique and so awesome and so magical that you should absolutely not let anybody else's opinion be a thing in your head, okay? And most especially this month. So whatever that means for you this month, if you are, maybe this is part of what the healing is, okay? If you are somebody who tends to get overly concerned about what other people think of you, or you worry about, what they think, how you affect them, how you make them feel, if you're a people pleaser, this might be the very thing that your spirit is saying, this is what you need to work on, because you're not obligated to do that, okay? You're not obligated to please anybody else. You're not responsible for anyone else's happiness. You are only responsible to be you, your radiant, extravagant, awesome, beautiful, shiny, magical self, in whatever that looks like for you, okay? So maybe part of this month is about releasing some of the expectations you put on yourself in terms of the relationships in your life, your friendships, your family, your romance, okay? If you find yourself trying to change yourself or appease somebody else's desires or meet somebody else's expectations, that is definitely a message coming through of no, 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 don't do that, because you are perfectly you. You are a beautiful, magnificent creature that does not need any alterations, no matter what anybody else's opinion is. So definitely do not change yourself to please someone else. And your second spirit guide message is Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor. Seed the light by staying grounded. Yeah. So this is actually perfect with both of these because guess what? You are absolutely a light worker. Okay. When this card right here is all about seeding the light, that means if you can even see the light that's coming down, this is like that divine wisdom that's coming in. Okay. You are absolutely a soul that's alive right now because your light is meant to anchor a certain vibration on the planet. You are a light worker. You are on a mission. You are a star seed. Okay. That means that your weirdness, your perspectives, your way of doing things, your way of thinking, all of you, all the parts that don't actually fit in with other people, that maybe you really kind of question yourself, like, God, like, I don't think like that. I don't want to do the things that other people do. I think about things differently. I have different desires than other people. And you might question that and think to yourself, like, is there something wrong with me? Is it me? Am I the weirdo? Why don't I fall in line with everybody else, right? And Spirit is saying, because you're not meant to. You're not meant to be like everybody else. In fact, you're here to help everybody else, because everybody else who's falling in line and doing the same old thing, they are not awake yet. You are. You have different wisdom that you're carrying. Your aura, your energy, your presence on the planet, you are doing a job just by being alive. Your vibration is shifting the vibration around you, and it is impacting everybody else on a collective level, most especially the people in your life, your closest people. Okay. So you might find that you've struggled to fit in life. Maybe you're a person that considers yourself like kind of like a black sheep. Okay. Where you're like, you're just not a part of the pack. There's things about you that are just very different. Your expectations, your visions for your life, the way that you do things, the desires that you have, the things that you are interested in. You're setting an example, okay? In fact, your light is shining so brightly because other people need to see the possibilities and remember who they are. So don't dull your sparkle this month. Don't try to please anybody else. Understand that the people who accept you and love you and embrace you for who you are, those are your people. And anyone else that tries to quiet your voice or tries to change or alter the way you think about yourself, mess with your self-confidence, make you second guess yourself, any of that, they are probably, you're probably a reflection of something that is a shadow for them, okay? You might reflect something that is hard for them to face and deal with and create some difficult emotions in them. And that is their problem. That is 100% on them. And they might just not be ready to see your beautiful, shining, bright light right now, okay? But there are those who are here for it, eager to be around you. Those are your people. That is who you spend your time with. So do not question yourself. Yeah, we're getting the Three of Cups. Like, definitely about being surrounded by the people that love you, okay? This is one of the cards that are coming up. Find your tribe, stick to your tribe, and whoever's outside of your tribe, feel sad for them because it's their loss, all right? Whoever is rejecting you, judging you, anything that exists like that this month in terms of people just not connecting with you, like, just feel sad for them because that really truly is their loss, all right? Now we're getting the Eight of Wands, but it's coming up reversed. The Eight of Wands is this beautiful momentum of energy, of pursuing a goal, of really being in a creative, beautiful mode that is in flow, but yet it's showing up reversed. So I do think there's a little bit here of maybe a feeling of you not being sure of the direction to head in or feeling stuck, something that is on your heart, something that you want to do right now, something that matters to you, something that you want to pursue. This could be a goal. This could be a lifestyle change. This could be something that you're very eager, very passionate about, okay? Something that you care a lot about, that you really kind of want to see change and want to like have progress towards. Yet it's coming up reverse, which indicates to me that you're dealing with some level of a roadblock or an obstacle showing up that's making you feel like you can't have that thing yet, or you can't get there yet, or maybe the path isn't totally clear for which way you're going to achieve that goal, right? But you are getting the King of Wands. You have a lot of wands energy here. So we're working with a lot of fire energy for you guys, Taurus. This is a lot of passion. This is a lot of heart-centered focus for you in terms of pursuing something that really matters to you, something that really like amps you up, something that you really care about, okay? So with the King of Wands here, this is a beautiful leadership that is inspired by your passions, okay? By what you really care about, okay? And this is a strength. This is a confidence, right? This is, in fact, you know, when you get this, you're not for everyone. Like King of Wands is like, who, I don't care what anybody else thinks. I totally know where I want to go. You don't want to come with me? Okay, peace out. See you later. That's his energy. He's just like, I don't have time. I'm on my journey. I'm going. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm making. And if you want to join me, feel free. But like, you're not going to be the reason I don't do it. Okay. He's going to do what he wants to do. And he's very adept at it. He's very good at managing his emotions, at making really balanced decisions. Okay. He's very, very, I think he's probably a really nice blend of the mental and the emotional energy coming out as fire, right? Okay, that fire is the ignition of something really important for you. So think about what wants to be ignited this month, Taurus. What wants to be started by you? What does your heart want to create and to focus on? Now, again, that is being surrounded, like I said, with this reversed Eight of Wands, but also the reversed Hanged Man, okay? So the reverse Hanged Man is actually kind of like a green light go. These are kind of opposite energies right here, because here we're getting this indication of a stopping point or an obstacle from moving forward. But yet here with this reversal, Spirit's saying, no, you have what you need. You're free to move forward now, right? So you're getting this, I feel like there might be whatever you perceive is your block or your obstacle or your challenge might not be the challenge that you think it is, okay? Because you're definitely getting green light go energy. And with this Hanged Man, like this means you have spent time here in this energy of enlightenment. Okay, when we look at the Hanged Man, if you look at the light codes beneath their head on the water and the illumination coming out of the crown and the third eye, like this is indicating the work that you've done in terms of really coming to an understanding of yourself, an understanding of what matters to you, of what is important to you. This is like really coming into alignment and working through something. This is a beautiful healing, right? This is a card that really represents figuring yourself out on a really nice, deep level, okay? Not going by what other people say. This is an internal compass type of a thing, okay? That lighting up of your crown is because you are in connection with your soul. And the reversal here is really you can move forward now. You've done the work. You've figured yourself out. You're at a point now where you don't have to hold back and wait. Yet we're going to figure out why you're waiting. With the Six of Pentacles, this is a beautiful energy of balance. Perfect card, really, for Libra season, because we know Libra season is about coming into balance. This is about the exchange, right? This is about the give and the take of contracts and relationships and negotiations. So there's something here, you know, if you've been a person who has given so much of themselves to other people, then this would be a season for you to be in that receptivity mode. If you're somebody who does a lot of favors for people, that's my son Jake saying hello. If you are somebody who really just, you know, you give your time, you give your attention, you give your love, and you're always there to give, and assist, this is also about like remembering that the give and take, this is the yin and the yang. This is the giving and the receiving. So I think you need to be very much more open to receiving this month. So think about in what way do you deny yourself? In what way do you hold back from allowing yourself to receive things from others? Okay. And, you know, like I said, you have this Three of Cups, this relationship, friendship, you know, connection card coming through. Being with your tribe, being with the people that love you, opening yourself up to receive the love and the support that you deserve is going to be really important this month, okay? This is definitely a priority this month, is for you to be open to receiving and allowing people to support you and give you that comfort and give you, you know, just that feeling that you really want, okay, in terms of like love and connection. And on the opposite end here, you're getting the reverse Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands is always like this beautiful energy of being inside yourself, being connected to self. Notice her solar plexus is lit up. She's got the balance of the wands. She's in this beautiful meditative pose of looking away, not looking ahead, not looking at others, not worrying about what's going on around her, but her eyes are closed. She's in that prayer position. This is very much a meditative, self-reflective type of an energy, where she's really getting in touch with what is right for her, okay? Not what anybody else wants, not what anybody else says, not worrying about what anybody else's opinions are. This is a truly self-directed type of an energy and connection here. But yet we're getting this reversal, all right? So we're going to see with this 7 and 8 of Wands here coming up reverse for you. We're going to get some clarification on those and see what's going on. What is holding you back? What is making you doubt yourself, right? Because if you're not in that 7 of Wands mode, then are you distracted by the outside world? Are you distracted by the noise? Are you distracted by what you think you should do based on what other people say? Because don't forget, your soul, your spirit guides are saying you're not for everyone. You have to embrace your true north, okay? And this represents connecting with your true north. So if you are not allowing that to come through, you're really doing yourself a disservice, okay? Remember, your Star Keeper card is talking about the fact that you need to see the light by staying grounded. You need to connect with yourself. You need to allow your higher self, your superconscious, to communicate to you. And the only time that's going to happen is when you quiet the noise, is when you go inside yourself and you stop being busy and you really, truly just sit with yourself. Meditate, pray, journal, whatever it takes for you to connect with yourself should be a priority for you, because this is also what is going to allow your energy to align so that you can receive. Because for the same reason that you might be feeling stuck or feeling at a standstill is also the same reason that you're not open to receiving. And this is important for you right now, is to be open to receiving the divine wisdom, the love in your life that wants to surround you and support you on your journey. Because you do have some place to go. You have some forward progression happening here, and it's time for you to be on the move, okay? Okie dokie. Beautiful messages. All right. So we are getting with this reversed 8 of Wands, Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan, number 35, okay? Which, by the way, this is the 8, and the 35 reduces down to an 8, okay? Spirit has a plan. 8 to me is always a magical manifestation number, okay? 8 is infinity. 8 represents the fact that we are always being taken care of. Things are always in motion. Things are always happening for our highest good. 8 is a beautiful number of abundance and support and love and transformation, all right? Those are the energies that I feel connected to the 8. And I love that because, you know, this always represents rapid manifestation. This is, like I said, it has that energy of momentum behind it. Now, with that lack of momentum coming through because yours is reversed, Spirit has a plan. We're being told to trust. Trust that whatever this is, if this is a closed door opportunity for you, if this is something that is just not working out, you feel like you are pushing and forcing so hard to make something happen the way you think it should or the way that you want it to, you have to trust why it's not working out, okay? Spirit has a plan. You absolutely have to trust. So whatever doors are closed to you this month, whatever gets canceled, whatever just doesn't pan out the way that you've hoped, whoever doesn't call you back, whatever just doesn't work out, you have to trust that it's supposed to be that way, okay? And you're not going to see it now, and you're not going to know necessarily why. Hindsight will be 2020, where you'll look back one day and go, okay, I see why that didn't work out. But right now you're in that moment where you just have to trust, okay? Now with this beautiful King of Wands, you are getting the beautiful starfish spirit, open to infinite possibility. I just love how the colors too, like, connect so perfectly together. This is that beautiful earth and fire energy. Notice all the brown and the tan, that earth energy with the king in the red shirt, the red center of the starfish, that beautiful, rooted, passionate, fiery energy of the root chakra coming through here, but it's like a just an awesome, sturdy, stable root chakra energy coming through. Open to the infinite possibility of what you are capable of creating, the change that you can make in your life, the fact that your choices can absolutely lead you into the more magic than you can ever even imagine. You are capable of more than you ever give yourself credit for. That is the message here. Like, you cannot possibly doubt yourself, because Spirit is like, no, you're a powerhouse. You can create whatever you want to create. All you have to do is understand the power that you're working with. And whatever you want, like, we got you. We'll make it happen with you. Okay. There are no limits. So if you think something is to happen a certain way, like, let's say this Eight of Wands, this closed door for you is like, you're like, no, but I know what I want, and I want that so bad, and this is the only way to get it. Spirit's like, no, it's not. We're shutting this door because this isn't the right door. But what you're not seeing, because you're focusing on this closed door, you're not seeing that, like, you can create the right door whenever you're ready. Okay. The right door is available to you. All you have to do is realize that you're just not at the right door yet. Okay. And when you find it, it's going to be such a better door. When you open that door, there's going to be such better stuff on the other side. Okay. That's what's happening here. So, like, don't limit yourself with what you think you don't have right now, or what you think is not working out, and get hung up on that thinking, oh my gosh, well, now it's never going to work out. If it doesn't work out that way, then it must not be destined to work out at all. And Spirit's like, nope, that is not the truth at all. So stop wasting your time thinking that, and instead understand the magical creator that you really are, and start to use that energy. Okay. And the Hanged Man, like I said, this was like green light, go. You have all the information that you need to move forward now. And again, look at the way these colors match up. This happens all the time. So we have the Hanged Man in this beautiful green, and then we have the Owl Spirit with this beautiful green coming through. This is heart chakra energy. You see clearly now, all right? This is about, you did the work. You know what fits you. You know what's right for you. You know what feels good for you. You know what your direction your heart calls you in. Trust yourself. You don't need any more time to be inside yourself. You've already done the self-reflection. You've already spent the time doing the work. Take it on the road now, okay? Like, start to do something with it. Like, you know you now. So you have to trust you. You have to make your heart your priority, okay? Now, the Snake Spirit, take time to heal, okay? Number 55. So the time to heal, and notice that that goes with your Balsamic Moon card for this month of a time for healing. Well, here's what you're healing. You're being able to be receptive, your ability to accept help, accept love, accept other people's generosity, accept other people's support. There is nothing weak about accepting support, accepting help from other people. And this could be financial help. This could be, emotional help. This could be, talking to a therapist, exchanging services, working with an expert their expertise can help solve problems for you, okay? Whatever it is for you, whatever the situation is packaged like, okay, because the energies are always the same. It's really just how it's wrapped up in your specific scenario. What do you have to heal around your ability to not only give, but to receive as well, okay? You're shedding skin here, right? The snake sheds its skin. It sheds its old skin. There's something new about the way you have to do things, and that really is what Uranus started us out with, right? Uranus says we need to have like this new perspective for you this month. This is a different way of looking at things and inventing a way, right? These are all the phrases that go with Uranus. Be open to new ideas about. This is important because Uranus is changing things up for you, and you're being told it's a time for healing twice. And we have the master number 55 coming through on this healing with the snake spirit. And we know that a snake is that beautiful animal totem of shedding what we no longer need. Okay. Shedding our old skin, transforming into this beautiful new shiny skin. Well, what's your new skin? What is going to serve you better? Okay. And I believe it is absolutely your ability to receive assistance. Okay. It's your ability to open up and to be humble and to not feel like there's any vulnerability or weakness in accepting and receiving help. You don't always have to be in charge. You don't always have to do for other people. You don't always have to show up for everybody else. Like, let people show up for you. Okay. And that really, I feel this deeply because you have this 3 of Cups coming through with this number 38, the lizard spirit, dream the world into being. By the way, you have 2 lizards coming through because that is what is on the King of Wands shirt. And lizards do represent dreams and the symbolism in our dreams and the trust in our inner knowing, trusting in our soul to lead us. Dream the world into being. What does this mean for you? What does this have to do with the connection? What does this have to do with the level of happiness that you feel, the level of joy that you feel? You're meant right now to be dreaming something into fruition for yourself. Okay, this month is a month where you want to take action creating something that matters to you. And you're going to have the people that want to help you do that. You're going to have the people that want to cheer you on the way that you've always cheered everybody else on. Okay? You have a support system here that just wants to see you be as happy as you deserve to be. And then with the 7 of Wands reverse, you're getting number 42, the otter spirit. You are never alone. So I'm wondering if maybe some of you are feeling that maybe you are not connecting with your soul the way that you really could be, because maybe you're doubting yourself, doubting the messages that want to come through for you, doubting the fact that you are worthy of the dreams on your heart. Maybe you have some ideas that it's for other people, but not for you. Maybe there's a little bit of fear of when you are inside yourself, that is something that is difficult for you. There's some element here of loneliness, of abandonment, of not knowing who's going to be able to show up for you. Okay, but Spirit is saying, no, you are never alone. You are loved. You are protected. You are taken care of. You have a beautiful team of angels that always surround you and wants nothing more than to communicate with you and guide you and give you signs and heal your heart. If you have been dealing with a feeling of isolation, and that's part of what is, your challenge here, this is the healing that needs to happen, is that sense of isolation. Spirit's asking you to trust that even if in your life, the players in your life, the people in your immediate world right now, even if it does feel lonely, you're not alone. And if this connection is something that your heart longs for, and you don't feel like you have it right now, you don't feel like you have your team, your tribe, you may not feel like you have the reliability of people in your life, and that is very difficult for you, that needs to shift. Okay, that's something that you're going to be working on this month in terms of allowing them to be there, seeing who is there and allowing them to be there for you, because Spirit's saying there's some type of a loneliness here in your heart, where it's almost like maybe you push away what wants to come in to help you and the people that want to be there for you, and you kind of hold them at arm's length maybe because you want to protect yourself, because you do feel afraid to be let down and afraid to feel lonely. And maybe that reflective piece of that with that 7 of Wands is, kind of giving us that message that it's hard for you to go inside yourself because there might be some things that hurt, right? There might be some aspects of your life experience that make you a little bit hesitant to try. Sometimes when we're scarred, when we have trauma, it's easier to just avoid even thinking about it or dealing with it because it's hard, right? And that could feel very isolating. But see, you have this is totally letting you know that it's time for you to heal for sure. And you have so much wisdom. Like your soul, while you may have experienced some really difficult moments in life and some heartbreak and some sense of abandonment or isolation here, that's over. Okay. That's not going to be happening again in your future. Now is the time to let yourself address it. Let yourself heal, because you are, where do you see these cards? It's safe for you to feel happy. It's safe for you to feel better. It is safe for you to allow the love that's around you to truly touch your heart and make you feel good. Okay. You're getting the beautiful number 22, tender embrace, coming up with spirit has a plan. This is just, I love this card so much. I personally, like, I collect elephants, everything elephants. I love elephants so much. They're like one of my most favorite creatures on the planet. Their wisdom and love and depth is just astounding, right? And here is this beautiful, loving energy of tender embrace. This is this beautiful softness of trusting, like this is about you this month, trusting how much you're loved and trusting how much you are taken care of, and really about relaxing and surrendering into the way life is right now. Okay, whatever it is that has hurt you, that has disappointed you, that has prevented you from moving forward, you want to just sit in as much peace as you can. Sit with your prayers, okay? Because there is so much love that wants to come in and make your heart feel better. Like, I just feel that those of you that watch this video, you're carrying a burden of pain that it's time to feel better, okay? And like, you are just so loved. The cards that have come through, I mean, I'm just going to show you this one and I'll explain how it came up, but wish upon a star. I mean, just like, look at this little one with her hands over her heart. I feel like there's a lot of inner child healing that needs to happen in you guys this month. Like, this is about just, oh my gosh, just trusting that your life's journey has happened to, it's grown you into this, you're different, okay? I'm having a hard time explaining this. You're different. You are so special. And I think that you've been hurt, and I think that you've experienced a lot of pain, and spirit loves you so much, and your team just wants you to feel better and understand who you really are, and this beautiful soul that you are. You're getting feeling the world, coming up with this infinite possibility of the starfish, all right? And the King of Wands, like, you feel things so deeply. You are deeply empathic. You are deeply caring, deeply nurturing. You are such a loving energy on this planet. Your light is so bright. The world needs you now more than ever. And the world needs you to step into your power, right? And so when you heal this pain that you're carrying and these beliefs that have hurt you and scarred your heart, you are going to shift your energy that much more, where you will affect not only those around you, but the whole world. Okay. Like, that's how energy, think about like a pond or a pebble being thrown into a pond, and you see the ripples, the circles that ripple out, right? You throw the pebble in and you see the ripples. That's your energy on the globe, right? It's every one of us, but you are needed right now in a new way. There's aspects of yourself that have to come out. There's new actions that you have to take. There's new ways of you showing up on the planet that are needed right now. Well, in order for you to understand that, and for you to really step up into that King of Wands power, where you can move forward and take action, you have to let your heart feel the love and the love of self, right? Like, you have to recognize who you are. I don't care who hurt you or how they hurt you. You have to understand how remarkable you really are and how needed you are right now. And then you see clearly now this sacred reverence. I mean, this is like unlocking this understanding of, like, do you understand? Like, you don't understand how absolutely amazing you really are. Okay. This is, if you notice that world, now let's think about this for a second. You're feeling the world, and sacred reverence, okay? These are both representing the globe, the planet, okay? Notice how, you have like Mother Earth, this heart with this lock on it, and in your hands is the key to unlock it. You're needed right now, okay? And you know how you're needed. How are you meant to show up? You know how you're meant to show up. You've done the work. Well, who do you need to speak to? What do you need to say? What are the words that this planet needs to hear from you? What are the actions that this planet needs to see? What are your creations that this planet needs right now? Understand and be reverent of who you are and what you bring, because there is nothing small about you. There is nothing insignificant about you. You are just a major, major, major player right now. And we should all be grateful that you're alive. That's how awesome you are. Okay. I mean, we should all be grateful we're all alive, right? Because we're all a team. However, Taurus, something's coming through right now that's a really big deal for you. Yeah, and you know what it is? It's your awakening genius, which, P.S., this is a really big deal also, this card. This is about you just really, truly starting to tap into who you are, okay? So listen, this is coming up with that balance, coming into balance, the receiving as well as the giving, shedding the old skin. I mean, like, this is a transformational month for you, frankly. This is a big deal. There's aspects of yourself that, this awakening genius is you realizing that what makes you you is so incredibly necessary right now. Coming up on that double 55, and this is the number 29. You have something more that needs to come out, okay? Just notice how right on her third eye, that beautiful, it's just, I don't even know what this symbol is actually, but it kind of reminds me of a dream catcher. You can see this beautiful headdress that she has on, but right over the third eye, like, what is inside you that needs to come out now? There is nothing small about you. Do not downplay yourself at all. Now, this beautiful wish upon a star, look at that, number 38 and number 39 coming up together. This beautiful wish upon a star, this little child, just eyes closed, hands over the heart. What do you wish? What did you wish? What do you wish now? What needs healing? Move it back. Go back into that young version of you, that 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old version of you. What was in your heart? Because you can create that now. How you started off in this lifetime, the beautiful energy that you brought into this world when you were born, if that was, criticized out of you, judged out of you, maybe you had adults in your life who didn't love you the way that they should have, that made you feel small, that made you, maybe you've had people or experiences that have made you think, again, that you're weird, that there's something wrong with you, that you're different, that you're not like other people. This is about understanding that exactly those things that make you different, that is your genius, that is your gift to this planet. And it's time now for you to go back to that energy, reignite it, allow that beautiful heart and soul of you as a child to come through, because now it's time to create it, okay? You are ready. You are ready. It has been written in the stars, and there are people around you that are on the journey with you, that are meant to be doing this with you. Wow. Okay, so think. What did you feel like back then? What was your, remember, when we're all children, we have this blank slate, and we know in our heart what feels right, what the world should feel like, right? How life should feel. And then we're conditioned as we grow to fall in line with the way our parents were raised. We are conditioned to, unfortunately, second guess those intuitive instincts that we're born with, and those dreams in our heart, okay? The simplicity of how we felt as a child needs to get brought back to light now, okay? So whatever that beautiful, loving energy, that vibration that existed in you when you were a child, bring that back to light right now. Think about what that means for you, okay? And finally, over here, you're getting with that 7 of Wands, a little bit of fearfulness of going inside yourself. You are never alone, and coming up with seeing beyond. And again, look at all of this third eye energy that is being activated in you. You are a wise soul. This is not your first go around. This is not your first time on earth. This is not your first rodeo, okay? You are a soul that has carried beautiful, immense wisdom into this lifetime with you, and it is most definitely time for you to activate it and put it to work. Okay, this is what you're here for. This is your mission. This is why you've experienced what you've experienced. The pain that you've experienced has not been for nothing. It has caused you to grow in this lifetime in a way that is going to serve you. And it doesn't mean that it's okay that anybody ever hurt you or that you were diminished in any way. That is not okay. But now is where your soul kicks into overdrive and you're like, no, the way they treated me was wrong. I will never allow that again because I know who I am. I know the amazing energy that I bring. I know that I'm on a mission and I am now going to fulfill my mission. Well, what does your mission look like? You know, is it you talking to people? Is it you advocating for people? Is it you just simply following your heart and your dreams? Because that is exactly what you're meant to create, okay? But whatever it is, it's about loving yourself and being true to yourself and trusting that you are 100% not alone. You are surrounded by a team of incredibly powerful angels and guides. You are here doing a job and, you know, having this team work with you. Nothing is alone. And you have a tribe here on this planet with you as well. So finding your tribe, connecting with these people. Maybe you already know these people. Maybe these are people that you have yet to meet that are going to be showing up this month. But no matter what it is, don't worry about the haters. Don't worry about the people who have treated you poorly in the past. They mean nothing. Their voices are nothing but, you know, buzzing mosquitoes. Swat them away, pay them no mind. Now is the time to turn yourself on. So, first piece of advice from the fairies is assertiveness. And the next piece is ask for what you want, okay? So you're getting assertiveness. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. Don't get pushed around. Like I said in the beginning, don't be a people pleaser. Don't do things out of obligation. Use your time for you. Focus on you. Focus on what matters for you, what's important for you, what is in your best interest. Ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need, okay? Again, I mean, where is it? Here it is. Being open to receiving. Let other people know what you need. Ask for what you need. Ask for what you want. Speak up on your behalf and then open up that heart and allow yourself to receive it because that is what is due for you right now, okay? That is what is going to allow this energy to shift, all right? This isn't just a, don't be so humble. Like, just go ahead. You can take the handouts. Like, no, this is an energetic thing here. This isn't just about you, you know, smiling and saying, okay, fine, thank you. This is about you truly believing in your own self-worth, truly believing that you are so deserving of receiving the healing, receiving the love, receiving the support, receiving the praise, receiving the celebration, receiving all that goes with growing into your highest self and really fulfilling your soul's mission. That is to be celebrated. There is no small thing about that. Okay, now we're going to pull archetype cards and we're going to see what 2 archetypes should Taurus work with this month that will serve them best. All right, what 2 archetypes should they work with? So archetypes are mindsets, patterns of being, thinking, showing up in relationships. They're neither good nor bad. Every archetype has a light and a dark aspect to it. We always want to strive to work with the light vibration of the archetype because that's what's going to make life more smooth. Although we also will be working with the shadow at different times because that's how we grow. So there is no judgment here. But what I'm asking Spirit for now is to know what are the archetypes that will serve you best this month. And your first one is Destroyer. All right, releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. Woo, I said you were going through a transformation and guide. All right, so here's this Destroyer archetype, Taurus. This is about letting shit go. This is about changing things up. Here is that Uranus energy coming through, looking at things a new way, doing things a new way, destroying the limiting beliefs, destroying the bullshit that has kept you stuck. And that has kept you feeling small, and that has kept you in self-doubt, that has kept you burdened. It is time to light that shit on fire. Notice how much I'm cursing right now. That is the energy coming through. Your guides are like, this is done. This part of your life where you allowed other people to make you feel less than, that you felt like you had to work to earn their approval and work to belong and work to be accepted. You're done with that. You are blowing up those paradigms right now. You will no longer be doing that. You will no longer be shifting and changing yourself for anybody else's comfort. You will only be surrounding yourself with the people who support you and love you unconditionally. and that feel right to you. And all the other things that you've ever gone through, any pain that you experienced as a child, it is time to heal it. All of the BS that you were fed that you made you feel bad or made you quiet your voice or made you feel less than, that is being destroyed this month. So really do the work. Think about what this means for you. What are the beliefs that you have? Write them down. All of those negative beliefs, all of those hurts and those pains and the words that have ever been said to you and the energies that have ever made you feel like you need to earn somebody's approval. Write it down and then burn it. You are done with it because you are absolutely, don't forget this snake spirit, awakening genius. Like you are shedding your old skin and your old belief system, and you are tapping into this deep, 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 powerful wisdom that you carried into this lifetime with you. You are just far advanced beyond others. And the reason that you are that far advanced is because you are here to wake them up. You are here to show them the way. Well, the only way you're going to achieve that mission is if you do this for yourself, right? Is if you really, truly shed the old skin and those old beliefs. Now, your other archetype that's coming through is the guide. This represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. This is trusting yourself, okay? This is you trusting your soul, trusting your intuition, trusting yourself over everybody. You are your own guide. You have got to believe in yourself. Think about this for a second. Do you really think that with this kind of an energy coming through, like look at all this purple, pink, heart, crown, third eye chakra energy coming through, okay? Do you honestly think you need anybody else's opinion or approval? Do you honestly think that you are a soul that needs somebody else to direct them? Heck no. You are the guide. You are the person. You are it. You don't need anyone. You don't answer to anybody. You don't have to think anybody's wiser than you. Anybody knows better than you. None of that nonsense. Like, it's you. Okay, so tap into that. Shed what is the old stuff that makes you question that and destroy it. Be done with that. And finally, we are going to pull a blind spot card. This is a mindset or pattern that you are stuck in that you don't know is tripping you up. What is messing you up a little bit, making life a little bit more complicated or difficult for you? We're going to bring some awareness to it. So for this month, as you proceed on this transformational month, you just are aware of this and you recognize it when it happens so that you can shift out of it, okay? So we want to know, what is the blind spot for Taurus that will help them get through, not only get through this month, I mean, you're not getting through this month. You are knocking this month out of the park. This is a huge month in the year for you. This is where all your hard work is coming due. Like, this is like by October 22nd or 23rd, Taurus, I'm expecting that you feel differently about yourself and who you are and how you walk through this world, because you are a force to be reckoned with after this. You are getting number 66, and I'm going to show you what this means. I'm also going to read to you what this means. All right. Conversion. Okay, so I'm going to read this to you. This is the sigil. A sigil is a symbol. This is an energetic transmission. All you have to do is look at this symbol while you listen to what it means, and on a subconscious level, it is going to help you work through this. If you've drawn this sigil, you're either being congratulated or warned. Either you have made a positive change on the mental and emotional level that is now converting in the body physically as increased well-being, or your lack of awareness of emotional and mental stress is now making it become physical in the form of decreased well-being. In other words, the emotional and mental aspect of the truth of yourself that you are not aware of or are not admitting to is converting into physical symptoms. If you've drawn this sigil, you must pay close attention to your body. Your body is a manifestation of your consciousness. It's trying to get your attention. It's either congratulating you for a change you've made, or it is trying to get you to make a change. It is trying to convey a message to you about your personal truth. You are not separate from your thoughts and emotions. For example, if you're constantly tired, you may be living your life according to what has to be done, which is sucking the inspiration and intrinsic motivation out of your being. And that may be converting to actual chemical changes in your brain and muscles. If you feel totally out of control and powerless within relationships, you may perceive yourself to be totally out of control of the process or free will involved in giving and receiving from others. You may tend to feel isolated, distrusting, and end up in love-hate relationships, have difficulty committing to relationships, and therefore, because life is relationships, you have difficulty committing to life on earth itself. Because of this, you may be in a fight with whether to take in life at all, and as a result, this way of being converts to physical illness. One method that we can use to become aware of what is occurring within us is to close our eyes and ask to see the part of us that is affected in our mind's eye. We let the image appear however it appears. We can begin to observe it and study its behaviors and perspectives, wants, needs, and motivations. We can ask it questions. We can explore its relationship to other parts within us. We can meet its needs with our imagination and subsequently implement the changes this part of us needs in our day-to-day life. Okay, so there's a physical response happening in your body right now because of the mental and emotional energy that you have been existing in. It's showing up somehow for you physically, okay? So this is important because you're getting this destroyer and guide archetypes, both of these really beautiful, very wise crown chakra, high wisdom archetypes coming through. So now this may or may not be truth for all of you, whoever ends up watching this, but think for a minute and feel into your body. Is there any aspect of your body on a physical level that has manifested some type of a physical illness or pain? And allow that to speak to what are the emotions and beliefs tied to that physical manifestation, okay? This is where we need to work on destroying those beliefs. Allow your body and soul to guide you in what beliefs need to be destroyed this month. And it's not just because it's going to make you feel better and happier. It's like a physical need. This is actually a priority on a physical level. Now, I am not a doctor and I can't tell you this is not a diagnosis of any kind. But this is what's coming up right now. So if this speaks to you and you feel in your heart and soul there is something that's been bothering me on a physical level, I've been feeling a certain way, or I have this symptom of some sort, definitely, go see a doctor for sure. But spend time thinking, well, what's the emotional foundation of this physical manifestation? Now, if you're very interested in this, there's Carolyn Myss. She's an amazing medical intuitive. I highly recommend either reading her, listening to her, looking her up online. Energy Anatomy, Anatomy of the Spirit talks about how our emotions and our mental state manifest into physical illnesses, ailments, and responses in the body, okay? And that happens over time. This is why the negative beliefs that we have really can actually take its toll on us. She goes through every type of illness you can imagine, and it's tied to our emotional and mental bodies, okay, and our life experience. So I do think there is a message here coming through that you have some things to destroy that are just really important because they're for your well-being on every single level, your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. You can trust your intuition this month in terms of what does that mean for you, okay? You can trust that you're going to be shown the habits, the beliefs, the decisions that you need to make that are in your best interest on every level, okay? Love yourself. This is the main thing here. Love yourself enough to dive deep, really work with these beliefs that need to be let go, with your self-love, with your belief about how precious and beautiful and crucial you are to this planet and the people in your life. There is nothing small about you. You deserve complete health. You deserve complete love, joy, happiness. You deserve to be surrounded by all of that, Taurus. So open up your heart, open up your voice, allow the healing that wants to happen for you this month. It is a beautiful gift. You are so deserving of it. And just, I wish you like nothing but love and light and peace in your heart, because this message that has come through is just like I don't know. I could feel the emotion in my throat. Like I feel it in my heart chakra right now. Just do not doubt who you are and release any pains and history that have brought you to this point. It's done. It is over. It's over. Okay. And it's time now for you to level up and allow yourself to blossom into who you came here to be, because you're a VIP. You're super important. So thank you so much for staying with me on this reading. I wish you love, light, peace, healing, and all good things. That's all I could say. All right, Taurus, thank you so much. If you like my reading style, please hit subscribe, leave a comment below, and take care. Blessings to you.